I want to share with you some of the thoughts that have been rolling through my head in the last couple months. One is kindergartners. Keep thinking about them a lot. And, you know, we had a hard year last year with the kindergartners coming in and just having big skills missing, skills about how to calm down and how to be obedient. And I found myself, and on this trip especially, sharing with these dads, I found myself focusing maybe too much on obedience and looking at how other people parent and using that as my measuring line. But I've been reading a book, an old book, 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, and we're rolling out some of those things for the kids at school, teaching them those habits. But as I read through the book, I was struck by this idea of what's my end goal as a dad. And if I was to describe what I want my 3 sons to look like, what I want their lives to look like, when they're, say, 25, obedience isn't really even on the list. That's a stepping stone for them, but a stepping stone to what? And what is it that I really want them to be able to do? And what are the skills I want them to have, the good habits between now and then, and what's my plan for that? And I'd have to think like, okay, if I want them there at 25, then how should they look at 15? And how should they look at where they are now between 8 and 12 years old? And how close am I to getting there? Or am I still focused on the lessons of a 5-year-old? The obedience and the calming down. And am I treating them like a 5-year-old? And if I'm still treating them like they're 5 or like they're 10, when they're 15 and 20 and 25, then I'm missing something. I'm missing something big. And so Nicole and I are talking now. What's our plan for moving them up in their growth and giving them more room to make their own plans and to try things out, succeed or fail. Another thing I'm working on is this idea, I was struck by it this morning, of how when I'm dealing with my sons, how much easier it is for me to raise my voice. Something that I almost never do at school. And why have I given myself permission to kind of be a worse dad at home than the dad that I am at school, so to speak? And so if my expectations for myself are lower at home, I'm not satisfied by that. We were able to go to a memorial yesterday for a close family friend that my wife's family grew up with, and seeing them kind of honor this man as the father that he was continued to remind me of the places where I've compromised, given myself permission to have a low standard. And so, I'm going to keep sharing that. I want to share that with you guys, and I want to challenge you to raise the standard yourself of the type of parent you want to be, and raise the standard of the type of kids you want to raise. The skills and the values and the integrity that you want them to have. I've been surprised by how hard it's been to get going, to do one of these. This is not the first time in the last couple months that I've sat down to try to do this and then not done it. When you encounter opposition, I didn't realize how much that the opinions of other people mattered to me, and I don't want to be that person. I don't want to be someone who's trying to please everybody. I don't think I am. But when you realize the potential for opposition, each time you sit down to do something creative, it gives you pause. It's given me pause, and I have to believe that this is good work. And I'm in this weird place, these doors keep opening too. I just got back from a trip to Indonesia and was able to bring my family. But I wouldn't have gone except that I was invited to do a seminar for dads, and was able to also visit some schools and share with them some of my diagrams, some of the things I've shared on this channel. And so as long as that continues, I'm gonna follow it where it leads. I get to share again at church on Sunday some of the same ideas that I see resonating in the Christian faith and as I read the Bible. So that's where I'm growing. I hope you're growing too, and having a great summer in the meantime. My name is Luke, and this is Parent Academy. I hope it helps.